Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the PlankCraft Vanilla server. One of my favorite places on Earth. I swear, well, not on Earth, but in the digital world. And today, look at that. That is sweet. Today, we are going to the Ice Spikes biome. We are here to do what everybody's doing right now. We got to get ourselves prepared for 1.13. Yes, I know there's a bunch of packed ice here, and there's a bunch of packed ice in 1.13 in the glaciers, but we want a renewable resource of regular ice so we can make this stuff. And Joe, come over here and finish your boobies, man. They're sitting here ready for you. It's just a shell. Oh, it would be so nice. But we're gonna go offshoot off of this build that Joe's doing. We are going to go, see if yep, right over here. Nice frozen tundra, nice flat surface. We got a lot of work to do, so we got to pick a spot that's pretty well flat. Let's see. That's pretty flat, that's pretty flat. We're going to go right over here, I think. So the first thing I need to do, whoop, is level some of this out and make some room. Whoops. I'm going to fill in some of these ponds, get a nice level area going, and I'll show you what we have in store. We're gonna do a bit of a misdirection here. It's not so much a change of plans, but this place is kind of dangerous at night. It's wide open. There's so many spawning spaces. I threw down like 50 torches to help melt the snow, but it didn't do anything against the mobs. So I'm thinking, as per usual, this build is gonna turn into something way bigger than it needs to be. And I was thinking about trying to build a wall around this place. I may start just a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna gather a bunch of material and see if we can't do a bit of a perimeter around here. It's important to remember that we're over here to do an ice farm, not build a city wall, but I'm stuck now for sure. And I haven't 100% defined. I see you over there. I see ya. Okay, I lost my arrow somewhere along the way. I might take the wall up and against this cliff face and then down that cliff face. Let's take a quick flight real quick and then we can work on this farm. Anyway, down somewhere around here and follow this river and then cut this edge all the way back to here. And of course that's our ramp to get back home. So it's going to be a lot of work behind the scenes, but let's take another quick peek at it. And whoop, perfect landing. So this is just an attempt at the idea. All the medieval walls around cities that I could find were actually built with just, you know, a cobbled stone wall, just big stones all placed together. So I wanted to keep that kind of idea, and I put a big wall of cobble here, and then a little bit of accent wood, and then, you know, some real stone brick for structure. I know it's a lot more gray. We're gonna break these arch sections up with some kind of filler here to make it look good, and then another arch, and then some filler, and arch filler, blah 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 around. Also, I've decided to put a bunch of snow layers in here and pile it up in places to give it some accent. I like it. But as I said, ignore this for now. I was just playing around. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. But as I said, we're here to build an ice farm. We are here to build an ice farm. So what we're gonna have to do, actually I got a bunch of wood on me. We're using wood for this, and I think spruce wood looks the best in a snow biome. But we're using Bruce wood. Thank you, Bruce. No, spruce wood, actually from the village. Thank you, Kix, who doesn't play anymore. Because it takes too long to pick out. So when we're going along with our rail, which is what we're gonna use for the system, to break the ice, it won't break the wood. So, real quick, I'm not going to build, we got a lot of this to do. We got a lot we want to get accomplished here, so I'm just trying to show you the concept. That's where we need to be. So, no, we could probably be okay there. Thinking and working at the same time. It's hard for me, sorry. Boom, 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 boom. So basically, we're gonna have 2 layers of wood with a layer of wood in the back, and then, okay, let's just turn all this into the ish, and then we're gonna go like a saw. Boom, 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 boom. Thinking and working at the same time, especially on a farm that you know, this farm may exist somewhere else in somebody else's mind, but as far as I'm concerned, I've invented it. I've never seen it anywhere before. Boop. Alright, if you've seen this farm anywhere, of course you could let me know, and I will give credit where credit is due for anybody else who's had the same thought as me. It's not like it's super original. Alright, so we're going to have some wood going around like a saw, and some trapdoors. The trapdoors are to keep the water in. These trapdoors are to keep the water in. Now that I think I have everything we're going to need. Does that actually spill over? I don't think it does. It doesn't matter. We're going to cap this off. Yeah, like a saw. And we're going to have a bucket of water in there. And we'll drop one of these this way. We'll go this way for now. So if you know how ice works... Actually, I did that wrong. And this might be out too far already. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Shouldn't have that there. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And boom. So what we have is guaranteed ice regeneration, or water regeneration here. And because this block is here, this water in the back row will not freeze. So this front row will freeze, and it should freeze pretty quick in this biome. We should see it any second now, and it will freeze up against these trapdoors. The trapdoors actually allow that to freeze, because if that block's not up against anything, it won't freeze. So, just for S and G's, we're going to put... Nope, I did it again. We'll put this here for now. And that. And I gotta adjust where... See, there we go. Got some ice. Run this water across. I'm gonna adjust the lengths of these based on the rail system. Whoops. Gotta put one there. So it'll freeze. And oh man, I did it. I can't believe I did it. I told myself not to forget. All of this is gonna have to be hoppers. I tried to do it with a hopper minecart, but the hoppers, when you break a block like so, and you gotta use Silk Touch. This is a fortune pick. But when you use Silk Touch, the block, if there's a hopper underneath, the hopper sucks it up immediately. If there isn't a hopper underneath and you're running a hopper minecart, they shoot everywhere. So you end up with a ton of ice on these trapdoors, and it never gets picked up. So we're gonna have rows of hoppers collecting, and we'll probably bring 2 sections of rows together and shoot it down into an ice stream where we'll go over to a collection system. But we have to figure out our maximum length on these systems here to where it freezes good. Basically, you'll have to see when we run the rail around, we have to hit past the farm. We gotta start with power a certain distance away from where the ice starts, so that the cart slows down enough for you to hit it with your pick and break them as you go along, like so. And then as you get past it again, you want to hit another powered rail and come back around and start chopping the next side. And they all have to be facing in the same direction. My phone just vibrated. I don't know why. But they all have to be facing in the same direction, so you keep chopping them, because this is an AFK farm. And then chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. So we've got room for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 of these. Oh, we're gonna get ice for days. So I'll probably expand this, leave this to where it is, to where I need the rail system, which is something like 5 or 6 blocks, I think I worked out, and then expand out that way. And then I'm gonna build these basic frameworks, and we'll come back and we'll throw in some rails and see if we can work this magic. I honestly don't know what's happening here. This is not an episode about building a city wall, but there it is. And the air just came on. It's hot, so get over it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this in the background. I've come up with a bit of an idea here that I like a lot. It turned out pretty good. And it even brings the wall out by, come on, jump. Brings the wall out by 1 on this side. So you got 2 bump outs. Somehow, some way, this wall over here is 1 block further out. Yeah, see, 1 extra block. And you don't even notice it. So keep up with the shoreline, and we're gonna bump out this way, and then put a little swing in there, and then we're going to come out and head over to that mountain. Yeah. But, as I said, this is not what this episode's about. This episode is about this ice farm, which we have a ton more work to do on. But we have 3 complete rows ready to go. We have our hoppers underneath. The ice is forming. You break it, it collects. Down here, there should be... See, that's the one drawback of this, I just realized. That until you get... Whoops. Whoops. I shouldn't be doing this with an axe. I need to make myself another Silk Touch pick. Because I'm pretty sure I'm out of Silk Touch picks. Yeah, isn't... That should be... Shouldn't it... Should it... Is it... Was it... No, okay. When you break enough of these, they will form into water. It's all good. It's all good. But if we come down here and take a look, we should be collecting all these. Bam, right there. 4 pieces of ice, just like I saw. And then we have 3 rows so far. And we have the place for the rails. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the rails in here now, so I can do this as I go along. And the reason I've taken this moment to do a little interlude here is because I just wanted to discuss that this is taking a tremendous amount of... I was going to say, tell me I have some redstone. I should have some... Yeah, there we go. A tremendous amount of material I wasn't expecting because I wasn't planning on building these walls. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So much to do, though. Let's take a quick peek up here. On the next clip, when I come back, I'll have all the rails in, and I'm going to do at least 6 sections of this ice. It may be just 6, so twice as wide as that. And I'll have the rail in, and we'll be able to take this thing for a test drive. Oh, look at this. Look at this. But I also have this wall at least up to that mountain. Not sure what I'm going to do on this end where the gatehouse is going to be. But we'll take a flight over and show you again what this looks like and what our goal is over here. And at this point, I guess I should say, if any other plankers have a winter build they'd like to do, pretty much outside of this square is wide open. Not up in this corner, because I got plans for this, but all the rest of this area, you can come over here and build something, any kind of thing you might want. But, wah. So what we have is we're going to have very simple, very simple power design for this rail system. Boop. You and what I need that. Get rid of that. Boom. Man, what a mess. What a mess. Boom. Boom. That's it. That's all the redstone. Now we'll have to see. This should carry us far enough to get all the way over to here. It should be real slow by the time we get here. I may end up having to put a powered rail before this corner, but what I'm trying for is to have it here. Whoa. Oh, whoa. We'll put this down. Come on. Boom. And then we have power. Just power, just like I saw. So then this is going to go up around the corner. Man, that's a long way. I don't know if it's going to make it. Let's find out. Let's jump over here real quick. Take a little ride on the Reading Railroad. Or Reading Railroad if you're cultured, I guess. See, if you have a pick with efficiency 5 on it, you're just like snap, 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 snap. Now we may end up having to put... See, we want it to be slow, so this is okay. This is okay. Boom. Now we have to see... It was so slow when it got around that corner. Maybe. If it's too fast, you don't break the ice. You just go right on past it. That's your problem. And this is not gonna... Okay, this won't stop here. It's gonna curve around to the next one once I get that built. So let's quickly throw in another rail, see how that does to the end, and then I'm gonna build the rest of it. Wah. Boom, 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 boom. This is delicate. I told you this was gonna be a delicate balance on getting this rail system right. Come on. Anyway, just a basic level beacon for haste 1 is only going to take 9 iron blocks and a beacon. Yep, that's too fast. I need to take one of them out. See how fast you're going now. Wham. Okay. So, man, lots of work to do. I got all this wood to place. Eventually, we'll try to figure out how to make this look a little better. It's kind of plain with this wood. But it is just an ice farm. It doesn't have to look totally fabulous like the wall does. It's starting to actually turn into something. Holy crap. Out of nothing, out of an idea in my head because of mobs were bothering me. Look at this. That's kind of cool. And it meets right up into the mountain just like I promised. Boom, look at that. I think the view is still better from down here when you can see all the ridges and stuff in it. Oh, I like it. It needs a lot of work. It needs some stuff. Needs some stuff, but then again, you got to remember this is an out-of-the-way outpost farm area just for ice, so it's not going to be used that much. So I don't want to put all my life's effort into it. Let's take a look right up here. Come on, boom. So I started doing it down that side, so we got a long way to go to get around the whole area that I want to do. So it's something that I probably won't get finished in this video, but we'll see. We'll see. But let's go up here and we'll look at the farm as it sits. Zoop. Boom, look at that. It's kind of cool from up above. Ouch. Come on. Come on. There it is. You're going. Okay, so, you see I've got a little 3x3 beacon set up. It gives us haste 1, just like I wanted. And you'll see how this farm works, the intention. And it is not a problem that it misses every other block on the first go around, and it comes back and gathers the rest of them up. Because my first intention is for this to be cheap, so we don't want a full beacon in there. I may end up with a full beacon later on, but look, we just hold the mouse button down, boom. Look at that. So it takes 2 passes, but you're gonna get so much ice from this. But then again, I might just put a full beacon in here and just clean it up as you go along. Bam. Give us a second, we'll get through a full course, and then I think it's time to do a half an hour test, a half an hour to an hour test, and then we'll come back and we'll see what our outcome looks like. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to do a storage system on this, and how to make it look better than it does, and how to keep it from being spawnable without these torches all over the place like it is. Oh yeah, come on. We're almost there. I have linked up all of the hopper lines into one chest at the bottom just for this purpose right here, at least till we get a storage area ready. And I hear through the grapevine that there is a finish date on 1.13. I'm not sure if I believe it, but I heard it was July 18th. So this is just in time. So one of the first things we're going to have to do is another tunnel over to here with the blue ice, because it is a long way. And every time I have to run back to town for more material, oh my goodness, I'm so tired of it. But you can see now that we're getting a full clean on this system, and I've done nothing but hold the mouse button. I haven't moved anything, so I could just set something on my mouse button or onto my keyboard to keep this action going. So it's fully AFKable. You will notice that we start to slow down a little, and I don't know why. See, that right there, we should be going faster at this point. So we almost lose complete momentum around this corner, so I may have to tweak that a little. But we don't. It will complete a full circuit, don't you worry. Come on. Oh, it's so hard. I guess because your speed going into a rail has to do with what your speed is coming out of it. But see, now we're going faster. It's like there's a hiccup back there. It's weird. Yeah, see how much faster we're going now? Something's wrong. I'll have to check it. Oh, either that refroze somewhere in there or we just didn't get it all. Alright, let's turn it off. Let's turn it off. Just one pass on this farm gets us. Still coming in, so it's hard to tell. Alright, over 2 stacks. So, time for, what, half an hour to an hour test? I mean, half an hour is good enough, but I might put an hour on there just to see what she looks like. And, I don't know. You think we need more chests? You think we'll be okay? Maybe I'll put another 2 chests in here just to make sure we're okay. And then we'll see what the results look like. things are a little bit different. Some science has been done, and I will show you real quick. Because I went ahead and I made the beacon into a haste 2, because you really need to get rid of all the ice in one shot in that farm, because that's how it reforms. And I just used the wrong pick on that. So haste 2, bam, instant mine, no problem. Full run, instant mine. All right. So clearly we should be good to go, right? Except for I learned a little something today. I learned a little, well, wasn't today, but that's beside the point. Let's put this back. And I'm losing ice like a crazy. And let's get rid of the rumble. No, push this way. I'm holding it. Every other block. Look at this. Now we're going pretty slow. We're running this fast. Easy. Easy, we're running that fast. So, it turns out that no matter how slow your minecart is going, you cannot insta-mine while in a minecart. Just like when you're swimming, you're digging slow. So, there's a new plan. I did some testing, did some figuring. And you can already tell, I know you see it over there, I know you can hear it. We're going to jump down into this water stream, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to hold the left click button. And yes, it is much slower, much slower. But the good news is, with this method, you don't even need a beacon. Yeah. Alright. I think I've proven my point. Let's grab this ice. And let's look at what has been done. Look at this. Look at this. I've changed the whole thing up to a water stream. So the same exact flow of the rail is... Wow. These wings, I swear. The same flow of the water is now the flow... Or the rail is now the flow of the water. A little serpentine squiggly squig maneuver around here. And back, and back, and back. And then I just added this row coming up. Starts us back over again. There was some trial and error with this water, trying to get around these corners. Because originally this was the air gap. And then the water flowed to here. And then it would push you into the stream, which would push you into the corner real quick. And you would just sit there. So I had to redo it a couple of times. And the trapdoors are to keep the source blocks from turning into ice, because that would be a problem. And then I was doing some testing, and it occurred to me that mobs could shoot. Well, mobs couldn't get to you, but skeletons could shoot you from this side while you were going around. So I doubled the height up so that the skeletons couldn't get you, which I thought was pretty smart. I also did some experimenting with pulling the rail power back so you'll go slower. That's when I figured that out. And then when I did an hour test in here, and everything went really smooth until about 45 minutes in, and all of a sudden I was hit by a spider. So, this is what we're going to do. So if spiders come walking along, they're going to climb up and they'll hit that fence right there. And they will not be an issue for me. So I'm not going to do that on camera. I can just drop these in like a saw. Boom, all the way around. And that'll be it. Let's see. How good is this farm? How much did we get in 1 hour? 1 hour. 1 hour. Bam. This is actually the amount of ice that I got in my inventory after an hour. So you will pick some up. And I think I might have lost 2 or 3 blocks that landed in a weird spot that I couldn't pick up. But this is an hour, and that is over 1,600 blocks. So over 1,600 ice per hour, and all you have to do is make sure that your Silk Touch pick is mended up, so you don't have to worry about breaking it. And no fear, man. That is definitely over an hour. That's an hour plus a bunch of other stuff, so you could do 3-4 hours in this farm without having to worry, I think. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the torches again. Gotta have some light in this farm, but you gotta have the light in a position to where it doesn't where it doesn't interfere with the ice. The ice. So let's take one more flight around here, see how the walls come, and see what the farm looks like, and then we'll call it an episode. Yeah, see, that looks really cool. I like it. I am not complaining at all. And as you can see, I did more work on this wall. Yeah, I'm gonna do another round section. I'm gonna do straight and round sections. This wall's gonna be pretty much straight to here, and then it'll start curving around this river. It'll come this way, and then maybe come back. Maybe we'll avoid this hill, or maybe we'll go onto this hill. I'm not sure. And then we'll come over here, and then we'll start hightailing it right on back over here. Now, I have never seen a polar bear at all in Minecraft until this episode. Not, without spawning them in. And apparently all you need to do to get polar bears is just be around for a while. Because they are everywhere. Holy crap, look. Polar bear, polar bear. They're just everywhere. We had one walk up on me. He was like right here while I was building. I don't know what happened to that guy, but there's polar bears everywhere. I love it. This is gonna be a polar bear farm. Too bad you don't get anything from them. Haven't seen a polar bear baby yet though. So let's go over here and take a peek. See what she looks like. Come on. Fly. I'm almost out of rockets. I switched to the flight 1 duration rockets and they don't last as long. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, baby. Oh, this area is going to be awesome. I don't know what else we're going to build over here one day in the future, but at least that wall's going to be up. We're going to have this farm, and we'll definitely put a snowman farm over here, which takes, like, no space at all. But once we get the storage in, we'll build the storage area on one of the sides of this, probably this side. That'll take up more room. But that's it, guys. Thanks for coming and checking me out. Thanks for watching me build an ice farm. Hopefully 1.13 comes out real soon so we can put this to use. Hopefully 1.13 doesn't break this farm because it's going to break every farm that we have because they all involve water, I swear. Unless they're in the nether. But go sign up to our Discord. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. Then go to everybody else's channels and subscribe for them. Throw some major support the PlankCraft way. And that's it. We will see you guys in the next episode. Adios!